The co-founder of Ethereum talked about Dogecoin yesterday. What he said could come off as really scary news for Dogecoin holders. Let's talk about it. Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $100 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. So before we talk about what he said yesterday, let's do a brief recap to get the complete picture. So Charles Hoskinson tweeted this in May. His tweet said that, "How to fix Doge for Elon Musk." In this 8-minute video, he was basically pointing out that Dogecoin has a lot of issues. Essentially, he was saying that Dogecoin has to increase its transaction speed and become more similar to Bitcoin. He thought the video was going to help Elon Musk, who had hinted at working with Doge devs. He then came out again in a chat with Yahoo, where he said that Dogecoin has no real utility. And this time, he went onto the Lex Fridman podcast to talk about it at length. It's a 12-minute video, so I'll tell you only a portion of it. So he said that Dogecoin is a copy of a copy of a copy. In order for a cryptocurrency like Dogecoin to survive, it'll need a complete overhaul. It'll take at least 2 to 3 years of very hard work from developers to make it sustainable. Also, I don't see the real purpose of Dogecoin. It's just a meme. If it's trying to compete with Bitcoin as a store of value, then why does it have the monetary policy that it does? Another thing I don't like about Dogecoin is how only 1% of people hold over 90% of coins in circulation. They bought it at a really low price, and they can basically sell it at any price they want to. Moreover, they're competing with the retail investors who earn around $1,000 a month. This makes Dogecoin a ticking time bomb. So after this, the interviewer said that Elon Musk has the power and the mind to make the impossible possible. If he continues to stay behind it, he can make it a lot better really quickly. But then Charles said that, in the case of Dogecoin, there really isn't any real problem to solve here. With Elon's other projects, he was actually trying to solve real problems like making space travel accessible to everyone. So, that's it. Now, let's analyze it for a minute. I think that Elon Musk's main mission behind Dogecoin is to promote a cryptocurrency that's accessible to everyone. He's promoting something that makes everyone happy and smile while keeping things light in the crypto space. As far as utility is concerned, you guys know that the devs are working very hard in the background every day. For instance, the new transaction cost of Dogecoin is going to be a fraction of a penny, which is going to be a huge improvement over the current cost. Vitalik Buterin, who's the other co-founder of Ethereum, has some nice things to say about Doge. He even said that he's even thinking about an Ethereum and Dogecoin bridge which will make it better. I think the point is to see the potential of Dogecoin instead of looking at where it stands right now. In any case, let me know what you think about his take on Dogecoin in the comments below. Now, let's talk about some major Dogecoin and crypto news. The EFCC chairman recently revealed that about $20 million worth of cryptocurrency loot has been recovered by the commission. He added that the loot had been saved in the EFCC's e-wallet. Another similar thing that happened was that China arrested hundreds of people in the crypto money laundering case. And yet another thing that happened was that Mumbai's crypto king was recently arrested. He was basically selling bitcoins to peddlers for purchasing drugs from the dark web. So here's why all this is really important for Dogecoin and other cryptos. Right now, the government thinks that crypto's real utility is that these criminals use it to do all kinds of fraud. With news like this coming out every single day, it'll basically create a lot of fear in the minds of these criminals. They'll now think twice before doing these things, and as the crime rate drops, the government will look at cryptocurrency in a very different light. Now I want to highlight something really interesting. A firm named Stranger Games has recently begun taking Dogecoin as payment. They sell items such as pop vinyls, anime merchandise, and collectibles. I think it's actually rather odd that they take Dogecoin as payment, while other large firms do not. And there's another firm called TrueFace that's accepting Dogecoin now. They are well known for selling very costly watches and jewelry. One of their watches cost around $25, so it's a pretty big deal that they're accepting Doge now. Now let's talk about a really fascinating story that came out from Cointelegraph today. It talks about the 5 things you need to watch in Bitcoin this week. You are aware that Bitcoin has been rising in value, and as a result, most cryptocurrencies have made significant gains. And we know that Bitcoin is the most popular cryptocurrency, and most other cryptocurrencies have a very similar trend line to Bitcoin. Yes, some of them may respond more, but the general trend is established by Bitcoin. So having positive news about Bitcoin is fantastic for Dogecoin as well, because as Bitcoin goes up, it almost always takes Dogecoin up with it. And this article also talks about how Elon mentioning Bitcoin on his Twitter account took Bitcoin to $40,000. And that is absolutely true. It also talks about how the founder of DTAP Capital thinks that $100,000 for Bitcoin is a meager target. Now, another great news came out for Dogecoin today. You already know that Bitcoiners dislike Dogecoin, but what's fascinating is that 1 million Dogecoins are being given away by Bitcoin News. I appreciate that they recognize that we are not opposed to them. Rather, we need to collaborate to make everyone embrace cryptocurrencies, and the only way that will happen is if Dogecoin and Bitcoin really collaborate. On top of that, it'll perhaps make the Bitcoin holders a bit more interested in Dogecoin, which is again pretty great. Now, another really strange thing happened yesterday, and I didn't anticipate this in my wildest dreams. Coinbase Pro has opened up trading for Dogecoin killer Shiba Inu. Personally, I don't like the idea that they're calling Dogecoin a rival, since Dogecoin and Shiba Inu are extremely similar. They're more like friends than foes. Now let's take a look at this one. Bitcoin price steady as Fed Chair Powell says inflation could go higher. Basically, it talks about how the inflation rate has the highest it's been in over 13 years. It says that Federal Reserve thinks that this bump is temporary, but there are other players in the market who think that it's going to last way longer than expected. She said that hiring difficulties and other constraints could continue to limit how quickly supply can adjust, raising the possibility that inflation could turn out to be higher and more persistent than we expect. And then there's another senator who's really bullish on Bitcoin. So Senator Cynthia Lummis is saying that she's all in on Bitcoin. She said that Bitcoin not only provides a legitimate alternative store of value and medium of exchange, but would also act as a check on the devaluation of the US dollar. Now, this is interesting because the price of Bitcoin is quite stable right now. So if these senators think that inflation rate isn't going to go any lower, then it's really good news for Bitcoin. This is because people finally start embracing Bitcoin and then Dogecoin as a great hedge against inflation. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye, take care.